I got to tell you this. Acme Saturday night, and I'm scared to death of stages. And when Riley approached me to do this, and then Dan came up and asked me to do it, I was scared. I was trying to find reasons not to. And then we went through the process. They wrote all these scripts. We sat there and we read them on stage and got through them, picked the ones we were going to do. And it was probably the most fun I've had doing comedy in a long time. It was such an amazing experience. It really was.
Well, you have another project coming up, perhaps less challenging but more fun. I don't know. You're in a sci-fi, that's SYFY for those of you behind the curve, a new sci-fi network movie premieres this Saturday night, May 8th, called Mongolian Deathworm. And please, Drew, please tell me that this is played for laughs.
Yeah, I mean it is. It's not entirely a spoof. It's trying to play it down, and by doing that, hopefully, it made it funny. But I got to tell you, the special effects behind it turned out really well. They did a very good job portraying this worm. And when I looked at this role, I got a friend of mine, dear friend of mine, Andrew Stevens. He was the producer behind this, and Andrew's done a lot of stuff. And he said, "Hey, you want to be a part of this?" And I read the script, and I was wondering the same thing. But I did some research on death worms. And if you go on, there's actually worms out there that there's video and pictures of these worms that grow to be 6 to 12 feet long. Now, whether it's a sparse, I don't know, but they're there. I know they're there. They don't have teeth and they're not gnarly, but they're there. So, and I got to work with Sean Patrick Flannery, which, I don't know if you've seen Boondock Saints or Powder, but he's a really fun, good actor to be around, and just a great guy. We still try to stay in touch, and I met some great friends out of it and had a good time playing that character. And listen, you can't beat it when you get eaten by a worm at the end of it.
Oh, you just gave it away.
Oh, no, I don't get it.
You didn't. Please tell me you didn't just give away the ending of the movie.
No. I wouldn't do that.
No, you wouldn't do that. What else do you have coming up?
Well, I have a movie I'm really proud of. It's called Breaking the Press. Andrew Stevens directed that one, and a gentleman by the name of Charlie McKinney, which is attached to Mark Cuban. He has a foundation called Heroes, and it's all about inner city kids and starting up basketball teams and baseball teams for them to get them off the streets. Well, Mark Cuban and him and Dirt teamed up to make this show, and they asked me to come on as a lead, and I said, of course, I'd love to. It's premiering now. It's getting, last I heard, Fox wants it, and Sony is interested in it, but I think they're going to go ahead and hold on to it and distribute it themselves. I'm not sure. I think that was the plan. But it's a great story. It's a faith-based story, but it's not the story that's in your face. It's told truly, in my opinion, which I think, people out there in society, they're tired of stuff being thrown in your face. They don't want to be thought of as stupid audience. They want to be thought of as an intelligent audience, and I think this movie does that. And then I just finished up a movie with Cuba Gooding and Cole Hauser called Hit List, Sony Pictures release. We're excited about it. Shot up in Spokane, Washington. It's a beautiful area. I got another movie coming out called Legend of Hell's Gate, which is an 1880 Western, where I'm really excited about because as a kid I've always wanted to do Westerns, and I love Westerns. And I get to dictate a true person. I get to play Champagne Charlie Austin, which this whole story is based on true events and true eyewitness stories of these gentlemen. And
I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but we're just on the verge of running out of time, and I want to be sure I have time to remind everybody that Friday Night Lights returns for its 4th season premiere tomorrow, right. Friday, May 7th at 8 p.m. on NBC. And don't miss Drew in the premiere of his new sci-fi movie, Mongolian Deathworm, on Saturday, May 8th. You can also learn more about Drew at his website, drewwaters.com. youve.com. And Drew, I'm sorry to cut you short, but thank you so much for coming back and being with us on Mr. Media today.
Thanks for having me. It's a great time, and my family just got back home, so the house is going to go wild.
All right. You take care. Thanks for being with us.
Take care, guys. Thanks for having me back on.
All right. And folks, thanks for listening. We'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.